were you told you need a hysterectomy, or maybe you're preparing for one right now and you found this video and you wanted some guidance on what to expect? Well, my name is Dr. Dawn. I am a pelvic floor specialist and I've worked with many women who have had a hysterectomy or are preparing for one. So I thought it'd be helpful just to talk you through some of the things that I've found helpful for the clients that I've seen leading up to the surgery, what to expect, and also what to prepare for afterward too, from my point of view as a pelvic specialist. So it's very important that you feel comfortable with your doctor. You've even gotten a second opinion if you found that was necessary and you were very intimidated by getting a hysterectomy, but you did your research and made sure it was the right choice for you. So there are different types of hysterectomies as well, and your doctor should be able to explain that to you if you're having a partial or a total hysterectomy, what type of incision you're going to have, and what the recovery looks like. There are many things entailed in the actual surgery, so finding out from your doctor first what to expect and what that recovery is going to look like. It may change based on your operation, but you want to know what to expect and also what types of things to look into so you can be able to relax and actually heal after surgery the best way. Now, I know a lot of the reasons that women end up having a hysterectomy, it could be due to endometriosis, cancer, a tumor. There's different reasons, or even fibroids, that a hysterectomy is recommended. One of the biggest things that I see afterward is talking you through with how that incision, if you have a full abdominal incision, how to make that feel its best and heal properly, and what you can do once it is healed with some scar tissue massage, some abdominal work, and seeing a specialist afterward to help you heal and talk you through that. There are many surgeons that don't give you a lot of guidance, that will just say, okay, don't lift anything more than 5 pounds or don't do anything too strenuous. But there's a lot of unanswered questions about return to exercise and also when you should be lifting your kids or when you should be pushing to do more activity. Well, I have some helpful videos on this based on how I have worked with other women with the surgery and how they progress and what I've seen successful as well. You definitely want to consult with your doctor first, but when there's those unanswered questions, I think it's important to really know that your body is healed. You've been cleared by your surgeon before you're starting any kind of progressive exercise routine. So preparing for your surgery, both mentally and physically, is important. You want to make sure that you're eating healthy, you're not eating too heavy, and you're also getting enough exercise leading up to that as well, so your body feels strong and capable for that recovery. And even working on some hip stretches, some breathing exercises, and really doing some yoga poses and things that are going to be very therapeutic to your body leading up to your surgery is also going to be helpful. It will help calm your mind and also just have you connect to your body that you are going to undergo something that is going to be easy for some women, and other women may take a little bit longer to recover. Now, I've seen women across the board very different, that at 2 weeks after they are up and walking and doing more, and I've seen 8 to 12 weeks where women might still be struggling a bit. So it's important that you have a rest and recovery plan that is not going to require you to jump back into work or jump back into your prior activities too quickly. You want to expect at least 6 weeks that you have some downtime and you take that time to heal and recover. Even if your surgeon clears you after 2 weeks that you can start more activity, I have found that women that jump back into their prior activity too soon may cause some unwanted pain or discomfort, or it kind of reverses the recovery process and they have to slow down a bit more. So you really want to listen to your body and prepare for that time after your surgery that you are going to be resting and fully able to take care of yourself. And whether you have somebody at home that can prepare some meals for you or handle, pick up, drop off with your kids, whatever you need to do that requires you to move around on a daily basis, that you cover those things first, at least in the first 2 to 4 weeks would be very helpful. So during the day of your surgery, you definitely want to have someone that is going to be supportive and take you to your surgery, and also that you're feeling confident and comfortable with your doctor and they've talked you through what to expect on that day. I'm not going to touch on that too much. I'm more about the recovery process. So it's important to have a pain management strategy afterward as well. I mentioned having healing warm foods, having a lot of rest and recovery, having some comfortable pillows, and having a plan if you are having any pain or discomfort, that you don't have to stress about it afterward, that you're going to have a plan in place for your recovery. And also too, you're going to have some downtime. So taking care of your emotional and mental health by doing things that bring you joy during that time, whether that's reading, listening to music, something that's going to keep you calm and allow your body to heal, because it is a mental and emotional recovery as well as a physical recovery as well. It's also very important to really listen to that medical advice that you're given and attend those follow-up appointments, have someone take you, and don't try to drive too soon or do anything that might be too taxing on your body too soon. So with long-term recovery after hysterectomy, I think it can be really important to find someone to support you in that recovery and give you some guidance on exercise. A pelvic floor therapist can be very beneficial for this, or if you're finding a program that's very specific to hysterectomy recovery, given by an expert, there are very helpful exercises that you can do to connect again to your core and your pelvic floor and help that area be able to support your bladder, because having a bladder prolapse is very common afterward, or having some new symptoms with urinary incontinence, leaking, or even trouble with bowel function or painful intercourse weeks afterward once you've recovered. Those are all things that if you're taking care of that in the first 6 to 12 weeks, you're going to set your body up for success. Now, going right back into activity and exercise too quickly, like running, jumping, doing a lot of high intensity exercise, is probably not going to be the best thing in the first 6 weeks. You want to give yourself that time to heal, whether it's doing some gentle yoga poses, some breathing exercises. I have some other helpful videos on this channel about what you can do in that hysterectomy recovery stage once your doctor has cleared you. So it's helpful to do your research and take care of yourself. This is a surgery that is very common in the United States, but it's also one that you don't want to take lightly, and you want to make sure that you've explored all options and talked to your doctor about it to make sure it is the best option for you. There's many women that heal successfully and have a wonderful physical recovery. I just am here to help guide you in the right direction and give you some tips to watch out for, so you're not surprised afterward if things don't quite go as planned or you're having any uncomfortable pain or symptoms afterward. So thanks so much for watching. I would invite you to subscribe to this channel. I have some other helpful advice on hysterectomy recovery and women's health topics on this channel. So if you hit subscribe, you'll be alerted next time I release a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and best of luck and best wishes to you.